My entire life, I grew up speaking 3 languages, and I always thought 3 languages is
Impressive!
impressive because other people couldn't speak more than 1 language. But not here in the country of Papua New Guinea. This is a remote developing country where people can speak an average of 3 to 5 languages each. How many languages do you speak?
3!
I speak 5 languages.
This country has more than 800 languages, making it the most linguistically diverse country in the world. It's where the majority of people live in tribes on top of mountains far away from everyone. That's how so many languages develop. Studies say if you speak more than 1 language, your brain gets healthier and you're less likely to get brain disease. In that case, imagine what goes on in the brains of these guys who live in a country with more than 800 languages. See you tomorrow! Hey! Hi. This tiny thing looks like a harmless nut. But if you try to eat this nut, if you try to peel it, add a mustard seed to it, add lime to it, and put it in your mouth, it will taste sour, it will turn your mouth red, and once you spit, it will wake you up with energy and get you high. This is the betel nut. It's something I've seen all around the world. In Maldives, India, Myanmar, and Pakistan. But here in Papua New Guinea, I'm not exaggerating when I say that it's everywhere.
But at what cost?
Just like smoking, betel nut is proven to cause cancer, disease, and addiction. Yet, people still love it. Think of it like smoking in other countries, but instead of doing this, people do this. The products are different, but the danger is the same. That's 1 minute. See you tomorrow. What you're looking at is the world's scariest tribe. What is this? This is a tribe in the country of Papua New Guinea that dresses up in scary-looking masks to scare their enemy and take over their village. Hundreds of years ago, this tribe's ancestors took mud from very specific places. Then they went to the river and covered their entire body with it and built masks out of it. These mere humans all of a sudden became ghosts that scared all enemies and won the war. Luckily, this form of fighting no longer exists, and this has become a tradition to be celebrated. The world is full of amazing cultures, and the most unique one seems to be made out of mud. That's 1 minute! See you tomorrow!
Hey!
Today, my girlfriend and I decided
To get married!
to get married! Yes, get married! Here in Papua New Guinea, they have some of the most colorful weddings. So my girlfriend and I decided to throw a real
But fake!
local wedding. Instead of a ring, a pig. Instead of a kiss, a dance. And instead of normal clothes, we wore this. We dressed up in traditional clothes made entirely from nature. The yellow paint is from a boiled rock, black from ashes, and white from clay. Can you imagine that this is just 1 out of 800 different traditions in one country? But what's even more exciting is the locals' reaction.
You look nice.
You look nice too. You look nice.
They love sharing their culture with people from thousands of miles away who they have never met before. On this unofficial wedding day, as we all danced together as one, the world felt very, very small. Let me ask you a question. How hard is the English language? To you and to me, it's probably not that hard because we can already speak it. But to many others around the world, the English language is actually pretty difficult. So these people don't learn English, we don't learn their language, and eventually no one can communicate with anyone. This is a real problem around the world because there's just too many languages in the world. But over the past week, I learned about a new language that is designed to fix this problem. The language is called Pidgin. Someone hundreds of years ago realized that this language stuff is a problem, and so they decided to make up an entirely new language that is very similar to English, but much simpler. It has no hard grammar, no long words, and no crazy sentences. It's everybody's dream language. Instead of coffee, you say coffee. Library, book house. University, big school. Eat, kai kai. Dinner, night kai kai. Jungle,
Big bush.
there is no I am, she is, you are, he is, none of that stuff. There is only
Me, you, all.
instead of 26 English letters, there is only
22.
these letters are out and complicated sentences are out. Please do not disturb in English is simplified to you know come inside to
You know can come inside.
no smoking allowed is simplified to you can't smoke to
No can smoke.
you look nice. Exactly! You get the idea. This language is so good that it might actually save a life. Take Papua New Guinea for example. They have 800 tribes and 800 languages. It's almost impossible to communicate with all tribes if you don't learn 800 languages until the Pidgin language came. Now, tribes can talk to each other in Pidgin and fight each other less because they can finally understand each other. This is how a form of Pidgin finally became an official language in the country of Papua New Guinea, in West African countries, and in many places around the world. I love this language because you don't need crazy grammar, crazy long words, and crazy sentence structures just to talk to humans. All we really need is a way to understand each other, and this language has finally made it possible. The following video is a true story. When I was a kid, I remember looking at the world map for the first time ever. And I remember when I first saw it, I was so disappointed. I was disappointed because, look, the whole world has been explored. We know every single inch of New York City and every tiny island in the middle of the ocean. There is nothing left to explore. But over the past week, I decided to put my disappointment aside and visit one of the hardest, most remote places in the world. It's the kind of place you can't go by yourself. It's the kind of place that gets no tourists. But with the help of the International Red Cross, I was able to get to the heart of a country that is considered as one of the most undiscovered countries in the world to this date. And what I explored there, I hope it makes you think twice before looking at the world map again. Because this is the story of Papua New Guinea. On your first day there, you'll realize that people don't see tourists very often. So when they see you and you see them, I kid you not, it's an instant love story. This has never happened before. Something as simple as the way they recycle cans is unique. They collect the big, bulky cans and dump them on the street. Then cars drive over the can and crush it. The person collects it and the tribe recycles it. None of this is illegal, and all of this makes driving a car feel like you're helping the community. The way they wash their cars is also unique. Everywhere you go, you see water coming out of a hose. It is natural spring water that people turn into a car wash. You drive in, they clean you with fresh, spring, cold water, and you drive out without the machine, the wait time, nothing. It's amazing and it's really, really fun. My camera couldn't help but notice their looks. There are more than 800 tribes and 800 different looks. Some look scary like the Mudmen. Others look friendly like this one.
You look nice too.
When I watch watched them celebrate their tradition, and when they took me in as one of them, this is amazing. I honestly almost cried of happiness. This is a feeling that I didn't get anywhere else. All of this is the bright side of unexplored places that will never make the news, and that, unfortunately, not many people care about. That's why I make these videos, because they should care. Because this, and this is actually objectively amazing. They also should care for what's bad in these countries too. The tribal warfare that still exists, the burned down airplanes, the burned down homes, and the destroyed lives of the most vulnerable still exist today. That's why organizations like the International Red Cross are exactly there to help. To go to the middle of nowhere and rebuild destroyed clinics. To supply entire schools with water. And to give building materials to those that have been left with nothing.
I love you guys coming in my country. This is my solidarity. This is my soil.
I love my community.
I love my pineapple.
I love my strawberries.
I love my water.
I love my peasant fruit.
I love my Papua New Guinea.
New Guinea, say it right. Papua New Guinea.
Just a week before this, I had no idea where Papua New Guinea is, and honestly, didn't have much interest. But when I found myself in the middle of it all, I realized the world map is just that, a map. And that the actual world has a lot of places left to explore and a lot of people left to help. YouTube, if you like this video, then I think you're gonna love NAS Academy. It's a new online school we just started to give you a voice. Yes, making videos has given me a voice, and with this voice, you can reach millions of people on the internet, tell them stories that you care about, and actually change their opinion. This skill of making videos changed my life, and I think it can change yours. NAS Academy has a lot of courses that are live. They're not pre-recorded, so there's real people from the NAS Daily team that teach you how to make videos like we do, give you your voice that you so desperately need in today's world. If you're a business, if you're an entrepreneur, if you're a family person, you need a voice on the internet. And NAS Academy helps you get that voice. Click on the link below if you want to see the courses that we offer. We have very limited spots, so grab yours today. Thank you so much, and I'll see you tomorrow for another video.